This segment of Showcase is brought to you by CVWMA, the Central Virginia Waste Management Authority, and there is an amazing new eco-friendly program going on. Cannot wait to share with you what is happening. Julie is here with us. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I am so good, and I heard about this when it first started in November. I want to know more. Tell us about the new composting program.
So we at CVWMA heard from lots of people around the region that they wanted to start composting. So in November, we started this drop-off composting program at about 22 sites throughout the region. And here we are at the Northern Area Convenience Center in Chesterfield, where residents can bring their food waste and other certified compostable materials to drop off in these bright purple containers.
These are very cool, and I love that you're doing this. How many different sites do you have?
There are 22 throughout the region, and that's Chesterfield, Henrico, and Richmond.
All right, now I know we can't just come and like drop all of our trash here. We have to do it the right way, right?
Right. There are certain things that belong in the compost and certain things that don't. So one good thing about the drop-off sites is that there's some pretty thorough signage for people who've never done this before, so they know what to collect at home and then bring it here to drop off.
Excellent. And you guys are working with NOPE, so we're going to bring in Marshall, who's going to give us the crib notes on what we need to know. Hello.
Hi.
All right, so run us through very quickly on how we know what goes in compost and what doesn't.
All right, the easiest first rule is if it grows, it goes. So that keeps it very simple. The one exception would be paper products that have plastic linings. We don't want those because the microbes don't like them. They don't break down in the compost.
Right. Okay, so food is a yes 100% of the time?
All food. So most backyard composters don't want to do meat and bones and seafood and things like that for various reasons, but we're able to accept this material because we're taking it to a commercial compost facility where we can process it back into compost.
Okay, so as far as someone kind of getting their food together in order to do this, do we get a bucket at home, kind of save it? Do we come by anytime we've gone through a drive-through and have some leftovers in our car? What's the best way to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. At my home, we have a countertop bin where we use a small 3-gallon bag, and then I bring it into the office. But for the program, people can keep it in their freezer. That's one kind of innovative way to reduce smells. Also, paper shopping bags are totally acceptable. And then there are compostable plastic bags that the convenience center here hands out, and we're happy to accept it in all those forms.
Why is it important that we do this? Like, I think we all know it's good for the earth, but like, what does that really mean as far as the breakdown?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, number one, we're diverting waste from the landfill that otherwise would just rot and turn into methane. Number two, it's creating local green jobs, and part of the program, we give compost back. Not only do we collect the food scraps, but we work with local facilities and we turn it into compost, which is then handed back to community gardens around the area.
That is incredible. Julie, tell me, why did you feel like it was so important for CVWMA to get involved in this program?
So CVWMA is all about keeping the region's waste in a circular fashion, making sure that we aren't just chucking things into the trash and sending them to the landfill, but putting as much material as we can to good use, whether that's through recycling, reusing, reducing waste, and composting is a huge help to keeping organic waste out of the landfills and giving it a reuse in the landscape.
I think it's amazing you guys are doing this. Super grateful that you're taking care of our community. And now it is all of our jobs to get involved and do this. So you can find out more and get all of those locations and find out more how to participate at cvwma.com/compost. Thank you both so much for what you're doing for our city, for our community. We appreciate it. And this segment of Showcase has been brought to you by CVWMA.